The cost of living is a phrase we hear constantly, usually tied to rent, groceries, gas prices, and utility bills. But there's a deeper, less visible financial pressure affecting nearly everyone. A hidden cost of living that does not always show up clearly on a monthly statement, yet quietly drains wealth, energy, and opportunity over time. It is not just about how much things cost. It is about how the structure of modern life itself has become more expensive in subtle, compounding ways. This hidden cost is made up of inflation, lifestyle expectations, debt dependency, healthcare burdens, financial inefficiencies, and the psychological toll of constant economic pressure. Many people feel like they're running faster but getting nowhere, and this invisible drain is often the reason why. Today, we will talk about the hidden cost of living that's draining everyone. So, before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. One of the biggest hidden costs draining everyone is inflation. Not just headline inflation, but cumulative long-term purchasing power erosion. Even moderate inflation of 2 to 3% per year significantly reduces what your money can buy over decades. While wages may increase occasionally, they often lag behind the real rise in essential expenses like housing, healthcare, education, and insurance. The danger of inflation is that it works slowly and quietly. You may not notice it month to month, but over 10, 20, or 30 years, it dramatically alters financial outcomes. Money sitting idle in low-interest accounts steadily loses real value, even if the balance appears stable. Housing has become another major structural drain. Whether renting or owning, the percentage of income dedicated to shelter has climbed in many regions. Property taxes rise, maintenance costs increase, insurance premiums adjust upward, and rent renewals rarely go down. For homeowners, repairs such as roofing, plumbing, HVAC systems, and structural maintenance can cost thousands unexpectedly. For renters, annual increases compound over time. Housing is often the largest monthly expense, and when it grows faster than income, it squeezes everything else. Healthcare represents one of the most underestimated hidden costs of living. Insurance premiums, deductibles, co-pays, prescriptions, specialist visits, and long-term care expenses can quietly absorb significant portions of income and savings. Even individuals with employer-sponsored insurance are exposed to rising out-of-pocket expenses. As people age, medical spending typically increases, creating financial vulnerability during retirement. Programs like Social Security provide income support, but they were never designed to fully offset escalating healthcare costs. Without proactive planning, medical expenses can quickly erode retirement savings. Debt servicing is another silent drain. Credit cards, student loans, auto loans, and personal loans often feel manageable individually. But when combined, interest payments consume future earning power. Compound interest works in reverse for borrowers. A purchase made today can cost significantly more over time due to financing charges. Many households allocate a meaningful percentage of monthly income to servicing past decisions, limiting their ability to build assets or invest for growth. Lifestyle inflation compounds the problem. As income increases, spending often rises in parallel. Larger homes, newer cars, subscription services, upgraded technology, dining out, travel, and convenience-based purchases become normalized. These upgrades feel incremental, but collectively they create a higher baseline cost of living. Once lifestyle expectations adjust upward, reducing them becomes psychologically difficult. The hidden cost here is not just financial, it is behavioral. Increased fixed expenses reduce flexibility during economic downturns. Subscription culture has introduced another subtle financial leak. Streaming platforms, cloud storage, app memberships, meal kits, fitness programs, software tools, and digital services are often billed monthly in small amounts. Individually, they seem insignificant, but collectively, they can total hundreds or even thousands annually. Automatic renewals make them easy to forget, quietly draining accounts without active decision-making. Taxes are another complex and often underestimated cost. Income taxes, property taxes, sales taxes, capital gains taxes, payroll taxes. They layer together in ways many people do not fully calculate. Without strategic tax planning, individuals may overpay or miss opportunities for deductions and credits. Over decades, inefficient tax management can significantly reduce net wealth accumulation. Retirement itself carries hidden costs. Longer life expectancy means savings must last longer. Sequence of returns risk, where early retirement market downturns reduce portfolio longevity, adds uncertainty. Required minimum distributions and tax implications in later years can affect cash flow planning. Relying solely on Social Security without additional investments may leave retirees vulnerable to inflation and healthcare pressures. Technology, while increasing convenience, also introduces financial vulnerability. Online scams, identity theft, and cyber fraud are growing threats. Recovering from financial fraud can involve both direct monetary loss and significant stress. Additionally, rapid technology upgrades create constant pressure to replace devices and software. Energy and utility volatility adds unpredictability. Electricity, water, heating fuel, and gasoline prices can fluctuate based on global conditions. These fluctuations make budgeting more difficult and increase financial anxiety during spikes. Another hidden drain is financial inefficiency. Idle cash earning minimal returns, high-fee investment products, unnecessary banking fees, poorly structured debt, and lack of diversification all reduce long-term wealth. Small inefficiencies compounded over decades create large opportunity costs. Psychological stress may be the most overlooked cost of all. Constant financial pressure affects decision-making, relationships, productivity, and health. Stress can lead to impulsive purchases, avoidance of planning, or emotional financial decisions. The hidden cost is not just monetary. It affects overall life satisfaction and long-term well-being. The modern economic environment also increases uncertainty. Job markets evolve quickly, industries face automation, and global economic shocks ripple rapidly. Income stability cannot be assumed indefinitely. Without emergency funds and diversified income streams, financial disruptions can escalate quickly. Inflation-adjusted wage stagnation in some sectors means that even hardworking individuals feel financially strained. When real wages do not keep pace with living costs, households rely more heavily on credit, creating a cycle that reinforces the hidden drain. Breaking free from this hidden cost of living requires awareness first. Tracking expenses in detail reveals patterns. Evaluating subscriptions, renegotiating insurance rates, refinancing high-interest debt, improving tax efficiency, and investing strategically to outpace inflation are all practical steps. Building emergency reserves provides stability. Diversifying income sources reduces dependence on a single paycheck. Investing consistently allows compounding to work in your favor rather than against you. Financial education transforms confusion into clarity. The goal is not extreme frugality or fear-driven saving, it is strategic intentionality. Understanding where money flows and why allows you to regain control. The hidden cost of living becomes manageable when illuminated. Ultimately, the drain many people feel is not solely due to laziness or lack of discipline. It is structural, behavioral, and systemic. Recognizing this truth empowers individuals to adapt rather than blame themselves. The financial game has evolved, and awareness is the first step toward resilience. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.